with a purpose. Every roll, every night, not chasing the dice, just releasing them right. Yeah, they'll do what they do, but he found his lane. Got a fire in his hands and a calm in his brain. From a doubter to a believer in the blink of an eye. Now they all gather round when Hot Rod lets them fly.
Hey y'all, this Hot Rod. We're about to get into another session. I'm at the game room again. Today we're not going to focus so much on my shot or my dice set. We're going to focus on capitalizing on the casino's money. Last night, me and my wife, we had a great night. She showed me last night how important betting is. We were in for 500. I was out for 1,430. A 17 roller, 12 roller, a 50 roller. My wife had a 3 roller, a PSO. She decided not to shoot any longer, so she just dealt and played the game, and so she ended up with 1,489 out, which showed me that the betting aspect of this game is very, very important. So this Hot Rod was about to happen. We're going to try to capitalize on the house's money that we got. We already have our 500 to the side. So we're going to start the game out with a 5-5-5 for the tall, small, and all. And we're going to do a $15 pass line. Today, we're not going to use Crapsy. We're going to just see how much we've learned about betting without using Crapsy to help us along. So anyway, this Hot Rod, we got our count clock where we can keep track of our rolls, and dice moving, dice out. We picking up whatever we want to pick up, and we throwing them with a purpose. All right, the first number we have, guys, is a 369. Be there every time. We have a 369. So what we're going to do, first thing we're going to do, because we have a little bit of the house's money, we're going to ask them to put us 85 inside. So 85 inside is basically a $30 6 and 8 and a $20 $5 5. So we're going to ask for $30 odds, and we're going to see if all this stuff will happen for us. So anyway, this Hot Rod, who got him? Hot Rod got him, and I shoot the dice with a purpose. Hey guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and share this video. Watch it over and over. This video is just to help us go to another level. So we're not going to be so concerned about our dice set. We're just going to see if we can make some money. I notice one of my bets is not proper. Let me fix that. We have a bok. That's a trucking camper, 415. I got the wrong bet down there. Let me make that 6 proper. On that 5, we're going to get paid $35. So we're going to move that. We're going to put every amount that we make off the shooter. We're going to put that money on the back row of our chip tray. That's how we're going to keep track of what's going. And every time we get 5 reds, we're going to turn that into a green chip and put that on the back row, put the red chips back on the front row. That way we can get a better visual of how much money we're making. And that kind of like, helps you when you're trying to regress and do different things. Anyway, this Hot Rod, I'm throwing the dice with a purpose. Who got him? Hot Rod got him. So we're about to throw the dice. We're not worrying about the dice set. We're just going to see what happens. Ooh, that's pretty good. Look at that, y'all. That's a 5-2. Guess what, guys? I'm all through. That's a 5-2. So, hey, that happens when you throw dice. Every roll's not going to be, 8 or 9 rolls. So just be mindful of that. But today, we're not worrying about that. If you're at a table, 11 or 12 people, or maybe, a little bit less, hey, you're going to run into short rolls. But then, those times where the dice light up. So anyway, we're going to ask them to give us a 5-5-5. That is a tall, small, and an all. We call that the ATS. We're going to go $15 pass line. We're going to get 2 more new dice out of the bowl. We use the same serial number. So we have a 3 roller to start this session off. That happens. If you ain't never seen a 3 roller, that means you're not at the dice table that much. We call that a 3SO. We have a 2SO that's been around, a PSO, that's a .7 out. That's been around for a while. But now I'm starting to talk about something that I heard somebody else say. They call it a 3SO. Anyway, dice moving. We're not concentrating on dice sets today. We're gonna let the dice do what they do and see if we can get out of here with some money. That's out. All right, y'all. We have a 426. That's our second point of the day. Hey guys, this is Fantasy Craps. This is Fantasy Chips. I have a fantasy wallet, and none of this is real. All this is basically practice, just like NBA practice or whatever. Anyway, we're gonna add some acidic, and they put us 80 inside. We going aggressive because we're on the house's money. And we're gonna go aggressive. We already know where our $500 is. So, and we're gonna go $50 odds, guys. Hey, we got to learn how to be a little bit more aggressive when we have the casino's money. And I'm talking to me more than I'm talking to anybody else in America. Even at practice, I find myself playing reluctant. Like, out of 50 rolls last night, my wife made more money than I did because here I am. I'm still playing like the red's gonna come on every roll. Anyway, dice are moving. Dice out trying to get the 6 to come back. That's a pretty good throw, guys. That's a pretty good throw on a 3-5-8. Don't be late. That's a 3-5-8. Now remember, we're gonna get paid 35. We're gonna take that, put it on the back row. So what we're trying to do is develop a back row. Hopefully the dice will be nice. We can get the back row all the way to the other side, but it's what the dice do. We don't know what the outcome is. We only can tell you about our throw. Anyway, we're on row number 6. We're trying to get the 6 to come back. We're not worrying about what dice set. A lot of people throw traditionally. They don't even use different dice sets. But anyway, we throw with a purpose. Guess what that is, guys? Nothing up my sleeve because I got on short sleeves. This is Trey's, I believe. That is a frontline winner. That is a chicken dinner. So what's going to happen here, guys? We're going to get paid $15 on the pass line, and we're going to get paid $60 because guess what? We got $50 odds, guys. See the chance that we took? I'm going to explain something to y'all, and I'm talking to myself more than I'm talking to anybody else. Taking chances is real hard, especially when you got money out there. You taking chances. You never know what the dice going to do at any moment. But guess what, guys? Find somewhere to practice. Find somewhere to practice these skills because I tell you, it is helpful. I thought at first that, the dice controlling and influencing, these guys thought I was crazy. But you know what? I was the one crazy because it does work. It just don't work like you would think it would work, So, I mean, it's no difference than a guy throwing pitches over the plate. How many times has he walked the player? Anyway, dice out. Hot Rod got him, hit that like button. Oh, that's a good throw down there, guys. That's a perfect throw. Ace deuce, guess what? I'm about to cut loose. And guess what I'm about to lose? I'm about to lose $15. So, anyway, they're going to take this up. I just lost $15. Okay. So guess what? I'm going to throw a quarter out there. You know why I'm throwing a quarter? Because most of the time after ace deuce, you get that front line. So if we get the front line, that's going to protect my pass line. Now that might be something somebody else wouldn't do, but I'm going off what I've seen, and I'm just picking up random sets and throwing them with a purpose. Ready? Dice are moving. Dice out. Who got them? Hot Rod got them. And I shoot with a purpose. Woo! Y'all saw that right there. That's an ace deuce just got me. Look at it. Got me twice, guys. Okay. All right. I'll let y'all get me. Okay. We ain't mad. You know what we're going to do? Guess what? I ain't even mad at that. I'm going to do this right here, y'all. I'm going to do a $6 crap check. How about that, huh? Come on back again. Come on back. Yeah. I'm going to do a $6 crap check. This roll 9, and once it hits the back wall, we're going to just do a random throw today, y'all. And we're going to throw them with a purpose, though, even though it's a random number. Woo! That's a hard 10. Big Ben. All right, we're going to lose our $6 crap check. And this is what's going to happen. We're going to mark the tent. And we're still on the casino's money. And we're going to ask them to place our 6 for $30. So now we have 110 inside. We're going to go $50 odds, guys. We're going to try to capitalize somehow, some way. If you won't do it at practice, believe me, you're not going to do it when you get in the game. So anyway, dice moving, dice out. We picking up any type of roll. These rolls don't have anything to do with the roll 1 4-1 series. I'm just letting the dice pick the dice set, but I'm throwing them with a purpose. Yo, what's that? My guy next door. That's a 6'5", yo. His name is Midmo. That's a 6'5", yo. Guess what, guys? Get a feel, place a feel. Yeah, we'll let the field stay out there until it comes down by the 5, 6, or 8. But we're going to let it stay out there because my wife made most of her money last night in our session just off the field. You know what I mean? But she was covering it. She was not playing it. She was playing the Iron Cross. Those of you not familiar, pull up a video on YouTube, ask them about the Iron Cross. We'll see. We're going to roll 11 once it hits the back wall, trying to get the 10 to come back. All right, guys, what we got? We got a buck, we got a truck and camper. Some people call it a one-eyed chicken. The reason they call it a horse and buggy because you got the 4. That's the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Or a horse, that's the trailer. And then that's the, horse and buggy. You got it? You see that, y'all? And then somebody came out with, tractor trailer or one-eyed chicken. Anyway, we're going to lose our field, and they're going to pay me back $35. And before they give me the money back, the chips back, it's his fantasy craps, we're going to ask them, can they press the 5 and 9 1 unit each? 1 unit each is just $5 each. So anyway, dice are moving. I'm going to show y'all we picking up random rolls, and we're going to pick that up, and we're going to throw it with a purpose. This is not part of the roll 1 4-1 series, but we're going to throw them with a purpose anyway. We're going to roll 12, throwing random dice sets, but throwing a controlled shot. That's all we're doing. Dice out. Ooh, pretty down there, guys. That's that boxcars. That's a 12 o'clock midnight train to Texas. Guess what, guys? We ain't got nothing on it, so we ain't worrying about it. We ain't worried about that right there, guys. We're not even worried about it. We didn't even know it was going to be a 12. I didn't even know it was going to be 2 6s and the way they was, I knew none of that, but I knew that shot was good. We're going to fumble them around on the table, guys. We're going to let the dice pick the dice set. Roll 13, guys. We're going to roll them with a purpose. Who got him? Hot Rod got him. Pretty throw. Oh, dice off the table, guys. Dice off the table. I'm going to call same dice. Same dice. Yeah, I ain't going to hold that same dice. Ooh, y'all should have saw what it said. Hey, can you turn my bets off? I'm going superstitious. You know what? I'm going to pull my odds up too, y'all. Everything got to go. Hey, if you ain't never been to the casino, hey, I'm going to tell you, some of this stuff just seem real. So we going to let the dice pick the dice set. We ain't tripping. We going to throw with a purpose. Yeah. I'm off, ma'am. You sure I'm off, sir? Okay, thanks. All right, here we are. Dice out. Not get Roger. Okay, guys, we good. That's a 4-2-6. 4-2-6. We good. You can turn me back on, ma'am. Hey, man, safe than sorry. We on roll 14 once it hit the back wall. This Hot Rod, who got him? Shooter got him, and I'm shooting him with a purpose. Dice out. Woo! That's all over the place down there on the 2-3-5. Guess what? Let's stay alive. So let's go tell y'all what's going on right now. So far on the bonus, we have the 3, 4, 5, 6. On the small side, on the tall side, we have the 8, 10, 11, and 12. And y'all hear the rest. And we get the rest. We're going to celebrate. Anyway, we got a 5, so we're going to get paid $42. That's what we're about to get paid on that. We're going to get paid $42. Now, guys, there used to be a time where stuff I'm doing right now, I would not do it at practice until my wife say, well, if you wouldn't run the ball at practice, will you run it? So can you press my 1 unit. So I'm gonna put that on there. Next time I get paid, I'm gonna throw them $1. They're gonna give me 50 for one, 50 for one. So anyway, hopefully that 9 comes back, because if the 9 comes back, that'll be the tall. So we'll see. We're on our 15th row. The dice are doing what they do. I know y'all can see my table right here. I'm letting the dice pick the dice set up. Oh, the dice told me to pick up this 9, so I'm gonna pick it up and throw it with a purpose. See what happens. Guess what, guys? Guess what, guys? We have a 3-2 fizzy. 50 for one, 50 for one. So we're gonna throw them $50 out there. I mean, I'll throw them $1, and they're gonna give me $50 back. Guess what we're gonna do with that? Put it on the back row for my guy Roscoe. So anyway, dice are moving. Guess what? Since the 5 is what's going on, we're gonna throw them out there like that and say, hey, can you make my 5 look like 50? That way, the next time that 5 hits, guess what, guys? I'm gonna get paid $70. Hey guys, this is on my first roll. Got up early, wanting to make a video, sore from working all week, and this is the result. So right now, guys, we're on the 15th roll. We letting the dice do what they do. We gonna pick them up. The dice is telling me to pick up a 4-3, guys. A 4-3-2-6. It's a 3-2-4-6. I'm gonna pick up what the dice say pick up. Dice out. Throw with a purpose, guys. Throw with a purpose. We're going to get paid. That's an 8. Don't be late. That's a 6-8. We're going to get paid $35. That's what we're going to do, guys. Y'all seeing this live, ain't nothing up my sleeve. I don't mind putting out a recording that is not so good, but what happens, happens. I'm about to put one out. Matter of fact, that all I got was 7s, because I want people to see what really happened. So we're not going to press the 8 yet, because that's the first 8. So everybody just stay tuned. Stay tuned, guys, because throwing dice. We're on row 16 coming out the door. We throwing a random shot. We don't know what's going on. We throwing whatever dice said. Oh, they told me to pick up the 4s. Okay, we'll pick them up. Watch out. With a purpose. Look at that, y'all. Y'all see that down there? Y'all saw that, right? That's that 2-2. Hey, BB, that's that hard 4. Knocked at my door. So guess what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna be, oh no. This whole session is targeting trying to hang in there, trying to capitalize when we have the casino's money, and trying to do what we do when we do the boogaloo. We on roll number 16. Once it hits the back wall, we're going to let the dice set pick the dice. The dice set just fell on the 10. Big Ben. Let's throw them with a purpose. There it is with a purpose. Bounce down on a 2-2. Hey, BB. That's a hard 4. Standing back at my door. So guess what we're going to do, guys? We're going to ask the dealer, can you buy the 10 for 26? They're going to take the 26. They're going to put the buy on it. I'm going to throw them $1 for the VIG. The next time that 4 hits, I will be getting paid $42. But the casino, they're going to keep the dollar if I keep it out there. But if I say, can you take that down? I'm going to get paid $42 anyway. But other than that, it'll be a $41 payment. We're going to let the dice pick the number. Okay, it fell on the Yizzo, my boy next door. It ain't the dice set. We're worrying about betting right now, trying to capitalize, trying to make money, especially when we have the casino's money. Anyway, dice out. Pretty 1-5 mixer. Y'all know what I say. Find my wife so I can kiss her. That's a 1-5 mixer. That is a 6er. All right, so what we're going to do, guys, we're going to do something very, very nice. We're going to go ahead and get paid at $35, right? We're going to throw $35. And then we're going to drop them $2 out there and ask them, can they press the 6 and 8 up 1 unit each? That's going to be a $6 press on the 6 and 8, each, which will make my next payment. That money goes on the back row. My next payment on the 6 and 8 would be $42. Now, y'all notice I'm doing all this without Crapsy helping me, Dad. This is how much I've learned in the last year and a half starting out from scratch. I don't know if I pushed the button or not. It don't even matter, This is roll 17. Once it hits the back wall, we're going to let the dice pick the throw, because, I do believe it's what the dice do. But one thing I believe more than that is that you throw them with a purpose. I don't care what set you're using. Try to throw with some type of rhythm. Dice out. Some type of, look at that, guys. Look at that. What's that, y'all? Did y'all see that? Okay. Okay, the right die didn't hit all the way up against the wall. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't try to do it anyway. That's a frontline winner. Guess what? Chicken dinner. Or like my boy said, frontline wiener. You got to put your knee on the ground, point to the sky. Anyway, I forgot to put odds because I'm talking too much. Anyway, I don't care nothing about all that. We're going to put the quarter down there. We're going to keep moving, guys. We're going to keep on moving. We ain't tripping. This hot rod, hit that like button. We're going to go out there with a $6 crap check. We waiting on the 9 to show up and show out. We are at one of the casinos that we go to that their bonus pays $170 for the tall and the small. In the middle, I believe it pays $8 something, but we're not at the other table. So anyway, this is roll 18 once it hits the wall. We throwing random shots today, guys, but my throw is not random. My throw is not random, but the dice, I'm not using the roll 141 setup that I usually use when I'm throwing the dice. Anyway, dice out. Y'all see that? Y'all see how? What's that, guys? Boxcars. That's a midnight train to Texas. We're going to lose the quarter. We're going to lose that quarter. Let me pull that in for y'all can see that I'm throwing with a purpose. I'm picking up any dice set. This is not part of the roll 141. And they're going to give me back $42. You know why, guys? I have a $6 crap check. That $6 crap check stems from the any craps, which is 7-1. So we're going to take that and we're going to regress our pass line. We're going to put the pass line back up at $15. And we're going to put the rest of it on the back row for the guy next door. Anyway, this Hot Rod, who got him? Hot Rod got him. And I shoot the dice with a purpose. Anyway, we're trying to get that 9 to show up. He out somewhere. We're going to let the dice pick the number. And we're going to throw the dice. Dice out. Oh! Whoa. Guess what, guys? Y'all not even going to believe it. The train turned right back around, man. Might pick some more people up and take them to Texas. That's another midnight. That's a 12 o'clock train to Texas. So what we're going to do, guys, you know what we're going to do? We're going to ask them to keep that up, and they're going to give me $27. What about that, guys? I'm going to make $27 to do absolutely Nathan. Hey, press that up 1 unit, please. Not 1 unit, but $1. That'll make you holler if you press it up $1. Anyway, we gonna keep on rolling, y'all. We just having a little fun. The dice are actually working. My throws are off the chain. I'm picking up any dice set the dice offers me, and it's just throwing them. Here we go. Throw them out there, baby. Throw like you walk. Throw like you walk. Throw like you walk. Guess what that is, y'all? Guess what that is? I'm gonna calm down, guys, because I'm in the game. That is a 9, right? That's a 9. That's a tall. First thing's gonna happen. We're gonna lose the crap check. Right? First thing we're going to do is we're going to lose the crap check, and we're going to calm down. We're going to lose the crap check. They're going to ask me, because right now I'm playing by myself, but if I was with other people when it's my turn, what do you want to do with your 9? I'm going to say, can you take my 9 and pull that down, please? Take my 9 down. I'm going to take that 9, put it on the odd. So then we're going to mark the 9. That's a 5, 4, 9. I want y'all to see that. Okay, so now, once they get finished doing all that, what they're going to do is they're going to pay me $170. So that's going to be $170 that I get because I just rolled the tall. See, I did that just right in front of you guys, picking up any dice set that the dice offer. So now, that goes on the back row. And we're going to keep this thing moving. I hardly ever get these type of sessions. But you know what? The more I'm up here, the better my sessions be looking. Last night I just did with my wife. Just last night, a 17 roller, a 12 roller, and a 50 roller just last night. And last week at the casino, I did 72 rolls. So practice got to work. So anyway, dice out trying to get that 9 to come back. We doing a random thing. We're going to pull up whatever we want to pick up, and we're going to throw dice. Here we go. That's pretty down there. Y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Okay, y'all ain't looking. Y'all ain't paying attention to how the dice landed. It's not okay. Anyway, I ain't even gonna talk. Rod's gonna get paid for the 8. He's gonna get paid $42. That's what we about to get paid. 42. Let's do the boogaloo. Right now, guys, I know that I'm up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to call this a regression just by trend, the next 3 or 4 rows. My goal now is, because I'm out of the hand a little bit, I'm in the dark green, I'm out of the hand, I'm on my 22nd roll coming up. I just got the tall. All I need is the 2 to get them all. And you know, guys, I usually don't play the all, but somebody convinced me to start practicing the all. I missed the all a couple of times a couple of weeks ago. So guess what I did, guys? I say from now on, I'm on punishment. Whenever I play the ATS, I have to play the middle. Anyway, dice out. Throw like you walk, y'all. Guess what? That's a 6-4-10. The big one on the end. Passed them on Highway I-10. That's a 6-4-10, guys. Guess what we're going to do, guys? We're going to ask them, can you place a 10? I mean, we might as well. We got their money. Why not do it? You know, and that's one of the things that what some of the guys on the team had been trying to whip inside of me. Rod, when you see the dice working, take advantage of it. Don't sit there. Everybody got their 6 and 8 up to $1,000, and you just tell them to press you up to a 1 unit. I mean, come on. You know, that's me. I've gotten a lot better. Anyway, dice out. We picking up any kind of throw, throwing it with a purpose. Y'all see that landing down there, right? That's a 1-3 fizzo. Guess what? Knocked at my door. So guess what we're going to get, guys? I told you. We're going to have some faith. This never happens. I just want to let y'all know. We're going to get paid $51 because guess what? At this point, when you in the dark green, guess what? You can keep that out there. That's tip money. You can get that to them. That's their tip. Because we're going to keep that out there. We ain't even going to turn off. You know why? Because we're out of the hand so far. Let me explain to you out of the hand. Okay, here's out of the hand in a nutshell. I got $4 bet. My whole bet is $4. That's right. And I've made $52. So guess what? I'm so far out of the hand, they can have the $4 bet that I started with. The $4 is the representation of my whole entire bet that's on the table. So if I'm up $52 on the $4 bet, hey, they can have the $4. Anyway, we're on the 24th roll. We throwing any type of dice set. It's what the dice do is what I believe. I believe it's the dice more than it's the shooter, even though I shoot with a purpose. Dice out. Pretty throw down there, guys. It's stuck like glue on a 3-4 red. I just got put to bed. But did y'all saw how controlled both of those dice just stopped? So we're going to knock this down. Guess what, guys? I'm going to tell y'all something that you don't know. Those of you that are learning this game, because I am targeting people that are just getting into this game, 99% of the time, guys, you don't get past 4 to 6 rolls when you're out there shooting dice. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about me. And I shoot the dice really well. There's a lot of times I don't get nothing but PSOs. I've had thousands of PSOs up at practice, and I've had millions of PSOs at the casino. But the more you practice, guys, the better your 7's gonna look. The more influence you're gonna do to the dice. But today we're just basically focusing on making some money. So I really don't know how much I made, but looking at my back row, let me see if I can show you the back row right quick. I'm gonna see if I can just get a shot of that back row. Right quick. See that back row, guys? I mean, just looking at that back row. I mean, I'm shooting the dice, I'm dealing, but look at my front row is what I brought in and started with. Look at the back row. So anyway, this hot rod, I'll see y'all next time at the game room.
Down at the field of the Golden Nugget glow, Hot Rod leaned in just watching the show. Old timers talking about grip and spin, said set 'em just right, let the bones roll in. He laughed to himself, said that can't be real, just superstition at the end of a deal. But he stayed for the stories, the rhythm, the sound of chips stacking high and dice hitting ground. He said, son, it ain't luck if you learn the flow. He shrugged it off, but he didn't go. Now he's throwing with a purpose, every roll, every night, not chasing the dice, just releasing them right. Yeah, they'll do what they do, but he found his lane, got a fire in his hands and a calm in his brain. From a doubter to a believer in the blink of an eye. Now they all gather round when Hot Rod lets them fly. Took it home, built a rig from scratch, plywood on the bed, just learning the catch. Marked out the spots where the dice would land, felt the bounce, tried to understand. Every night just him and the throw, working that arc, keeping it low. Neighbors thought he'd finally lost his mind, but he was chasing something they'd never find. Hours turned to days, then days to years, turning doubt into discipline, quiet and fears. Now he's throwing